welcome everyone to episode 13 of the Couples Cast. I'm Johnny.
I'm Melanie, and it's July 31st in 2015.
Oh, put the dates on this.
Why not?
Awesome. Alright, so, we're here today to talk about everything nerdy, geeky, and anything we want to talk about. This is our podcast.
That's pretty much it.
And we're doing it on our new laptop that, or not new laptop, but our recent laptop that has Windows 10! I installed Windows 10 on it today. We finally got the alert. You okay?
I'm fine. I just found that hilarious. Interesting timing.
But I said, Windows 10!
Yeah, there's been some mixed reviews on Windows 10 that I've actually just kind of peeked at. And I hadn't exactly read it completely, but apparently that some people find it a bit of a lazy ripoff, yeah. I think.
Well, what I can see, we never ever updated to 8. I've heard so many horror stories about 8. It was fine. But then I saw people talking about 10, and I was like, oh, give it a shot. Like, I'm putting it on my laptop, so who cares, right? The only thing we do on the laptop is record podcasts. It's making
the laptop actually, and the programs on the laptop work a little bit better right now.
Yeah, so far. I saw them do some more extensive testing with it. Like, right before we started to record, I was going to log in with the Xbox feature, because there's going to be Xbox integration into it. It's also going to allow to stream Xbox One games to the PC. Which
right. I heard about that. They were planning on doing that ages ago, but didn't quit, and they still needed to get out the kinks.
Yeah, I guess there's a little bit of kinks, too. I was listening to the Patch podcast, and they were saying that you have to have both the system and the you're streaming it to on, like, a network, and, like, the net's got to be open. It's, like, really, really confusing. I don't know if I'm figured it out yet.
Okay.
I'm scared to actually try to stream on this laptop because it's not the best. I'm afraid it's going to be even chuggier.
We've had so many problems with, we've had it's been trial and error with this thing.
Yeah, I'm actually wanting to try another recording session of games on it. I'm just going to do something myself, so I'll just...
Yeah, just for, like, a little, testing, or should I say, like, guinea pigging? I don't know what the term is anymore.
Yeah, well... We'll do science on it. It should be fine.
Yeah, science experiments.
Yep. So let's talk about our weeks. So, we'll talk about what we've been playing this week. I've been playing through Saints Row 4 still. Actually, before we started the cast, I'm actually at the last level right now. So I'm on the grand finale. You know, the fight against Zinyak and Stan Bush touch and your president in Zinyak, or your character doing the Optimus Megatron lines.
Oh, good God.
Thank God there's no Judd Nelson to fuck everything over.
I hear you.
Yeah. Did you ever see Transformers, the animated movie?
Yes.
You have?
I have. Okay. It's sad.
It's like, your childhood's dying. It's
your childhood's been killed within the first half. I'm like, gee, thank you guys. Yeah, I don't even know who all these other characters are that have been just showing up, and I'm like, I want the old school stuff.
Apparently, they've been there all along. You just didn't know that you wanted those toys yet.
You just didn't need it, and just never noticed. You were paying more attention to the ones you loved.
Yeah. I think they had Ultra Magnus was probably the best one, because he was like Optimus, but not really. Yeah. He was voiced by Robert Stack.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a lot of, like, you look at the opening credits, it's just like, wow, he voiced him? Leonard Nimoy voiced Galvatron.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and then, like, everyone was surprised in 3 when he turned out to be the villain in that one. It was like, he's been a Transformer villain before.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But, I'm about ready to finish that, and I think I might go back to Arkham Knight to do the side missions on that.
Yeah,
so, hunt down Man-Bat, do the Riddler trophies.
The DLCs.
Haven't got any DLC yet.
Oh,
I think I'm gonna wait until everything's released before I end up playing it.
Yeah,
I know it sucks for you.
I've been wanting to actually see it, but I'm being faithful to your request not to watch anything.
Yeah, because like this is something that you want to watch, but I want to play. So
yeah, exactly.
You know, I don't care if you watch like someone else play Witcher 3 because I'm never gonna get to that. Like we got Witcher 1 and 2, and it's going to take us a while to get through those.
Yeah, and there's no way I'm ever going to get the Knights of the Old Republic online game. I mean, as much as I'd like to get it.
Isn't Old Republic free to play now?
Yes and no. That's the thing. The extras you have to pay for.
Yeah, the expansions you gotta pay for. Yeah, but the core game is free.
Yeah, and of course, Blizzard did actually send me an email the other day on my old account, asking me, giving me 7 free days to play the what's currently going on. And I'm like,
World of Warcraft.
Yeah, as much as I want to play it right now as well, there's so much going on. I am not to say that I'm burnt out on Warcraft. I mean, I have a lot to catch up on too, and frankly, I kind of wish that they can just start doing like expansions every 5 to 10 years instead of every other year. It's pissing me off.
Yeah, they're doing it every year.
I mean, there's so much lore there, but the problem is there's so many continuity errors. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, you're gonna hate Blizzard now.
And
they're about ready
of course, there's going to be a World of Warcraft movie coming out as well, so that's going to be way.
Next expansion's coming out next year.
Yeah, it's coming out. I don't know when, but apparently it's coming out in 2018, I think.
The movie?
Yeah, the movie, and it's basically the orcs versus the us humans. So they have made quite a few announcements at BlitzCon, of course. I'm pretty sure a lot of us that are that may be listening to this, but I do have some really hardcore World of Warcraft friends that I haven't actually talked to them about Warcraft, considering our year so far, and I've been actually wanting to play other games, in which I have yet to get back into Marvel Heroes. I've been meaning to, but I keep forgetting to, so I should probably, as of tonight or later on, once I finish playing Pokemon Yellow's the Pikachu edition, that I should start playing that a little bit more often now.
Yeah. And with the parts that we're getting, I'm actually just trying to Frankenstein. Oops, sorry.
And you've been teasing me about that.
What?
Hitting the
table?
Hitting the table. You got me for that last time.
I'm sitting like Indian style underneath the mold leg or cross-legged.
Yeah, I'm just like side-legged. Lady style.
What I'm trying to do now is that I'm trying to Frankenstein a new PC together. I actually bought a broken motherboard off of someone, but the CPU he said was still good. It was an i7 930 processor, so CrossFit figures that still works. So I'm going to contact my computer guy and find out. And I was just chatting to people on Facebook about it, because like we were talking about like these ads that were on Kijiji for stuff like this.
Yep.
And my aunt chimed in. She's like, "Your cousin might have some RAM for this thing if you want." I said, "Yeah. Find out." So we'll find out about that. Other games.
It's nice that you can actually get some actual decent parts from good people.
Yeah.
And
I paid $20 for that thing, and that was a steal.
Well, yeah. I mean, I remember the last time my old computer. I had to pay around the 100 mark. That was for the part and for the service. And,
that's not too bad.
No, that was not too bad, but it was through someone that my old work had worked with, so it was worth it, of course, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like 7+ years, I think.
Yeah.
No, maybe not.
Yeah, so going back, still playing Saints Row 4, gonna finish it, and then I'll probably take one day to like just go through and finish up all the collectibles, because I still have like a bunch of computers to find, text adventures to find, Zinyak statues.
I started playing it, and of course I am a bad driver in it, so which you were.
Well, I found it funny because like she's a PC
both
player.
Yeah, I'm a PC player, and that's kind of how I'm used to doing things along that idea. But
like she doesn't know how to hold a controller at all.
God, yes.
Everything she hovers over everything. And the funny thing is I was watching her play last night, and she's just she's failing the fundamentals because she couldn't drive. Like, every time she was in a car, she would use the right analog stick as well to use it and move the camera. And
I didn't see any instructions on how to fucking drive on there, which
it pops up really quickly. Like it's up on the
so
the
chances are I missed it.
So
it was hilarious.
Yeah, so Saints Row 4, been playing that. I've been wanting to pick up Binding of Isaac Rebirth now that it's on the One. And actually a new Yu-Gi-Oh game just got released for the One.
Yeah.
Which has the biggest R&D fuck you achievement I've ever seen. It's called I think it's called the Forbidden One. It's a 100 gamer score, and you have to win a match with Exodia. If anyone's seen the show, they've only used Exodia once, and they've completely forgot about it. Because as Kaiba won't print any more of those cards. But
Kaiba, no.
Yeah,
Maximilian Pegasus.
Oh, right.
Because Kaiba's in Corp is a completely different company yeah.
Oh, yeah. Maximilian made the cards.
Yeah, exactly.
I forgot. Okay, yeah, so there was only... apparently there's like one set of Exodia in the world. So, apparently you have to find this. I don't know if it's going to be pre-made in Yugi's grandpa's deck. But the odds of you getting this is like extremely high. Like, unless you build the deck where you like have the opportunity to throw out cards and draw more cards... I don't know how anyone's going to get this achievement. This is going to be like the 2% of players will get this or something. But I'm holding off on that because next Tuesday, Rare Replay is getting released. Yeah. That's the Rare 30th Anniversary Collection that's going to have like their best games from the NES. Not the SNES because everything they put on the SNES is owned by Nintendo. Yeah. But we're going to have
everything
games
that's not Nintendo related.
Yeah. Well, sort of. Well, they're going to have KI Gold, which was KI2 on the Nintendo 64. Okay. They do have Nintendo 64 stuff on there. So you got Jet Force Gemini, Conker's Bad Fur Day, which, crossing our fingers, the split-screen multiplayer will still be in there. The unique one.
I've heard about it, and I've seen it on like videos that Screwattack has been showing, and what you've telling me about. So
yeah, it's crazy.
It looks crazy.
We're getting like Xbox original stuff, 360 stuff. So we're gonna have like Grab by the Ghoulies, Camino, which I already have. There's a bunch of the games that I already own because I'm a big Rare fan. But it's cool that we're gonna have these like all on one disc, one-on-one download. And actually, the one thing that's gonna saving grace of this is Battletoads. They're gonna have a rewind feature. That if anyone knows what the Game Room is, Game Room was a game hub thing on the 360 where you could download arcade titles, and if you were playing them in non-ranked mode, you could rewind in case you fucked up on something.
Okay, that's a very good feature.
Yeah, especially for people who can't beat Turbo Tunnel.
Wait a minute, isn't that more like a Prince of Persia: Sands of Time feature?
More like something like that. Yeah,
because I remember you showed me that, and that kind of just clicked right when you were mentioning that rewind, and I'm like, okay, yeah. So, okay, so what's next?
So that's coming. That's actually what I'm going to be putting my money towards because I'm like, okay, I can buy these two, but then I really want Rare Replay, so Rare Replay will be purchased.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's pretty cool.
Also, I've been playing a lot of Smash again. Actually, today, as we record this today, Nintendo just released a new free update, which gives a few new Mii costumes. One for King K. Rool, which is the baddie of the Donkey Kong Country series. There's something called Chrom, which I think is from like either Fire Emblem, or Xenoblade. I don't know. And there's a couple of other things. And they're actually putting in tournament mode, which I think is an online thing. I couldn't find it anywhere on the menu, so I'm guessing it's an online thing. Okay. But basically, it's like people get, you're putting in single elimination tournaments. I think there's a for fun and for glory moment, but I'll check that out and get back. But I think it's pretty cool that you're getting free updates. Like, there's free stuff that they give out as well as the paid stuff. So, Nintendo, when they do DLC, they know how to do it right.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And, that's all I've been playing. Like, besides sucking at Saints Row 4, what else have you been playing this week?
Nothing really. I've been just on DeviantArt like nuts all week. Just kind of updating and just writing, like, fan fictions and stuff like that. It's not really that important right now, I guess. It's just something that I just find that it's just giving me a chance to use my creative mind, I guess. Yeah. Things that I'd want to talk about. Let me see here.
Let's start off with our topics now.
Well, I've been actually looking at my favorite geek news channel. Well, not really channel. It's website, themarysue.com. I've been loving that site for ages. I found something interesting on there, which is by a couple of articles by Chris Isaac. He was writing about female protagonists in gaming. Now, you probably don't know this, but apparently there's this guy actually making a Metroid 2 remake.
Yeah, I've
probably
heard
know,
of
but
this.
I kind of figured he knew about this. He's keeping it low key, and he's not wanting profit off of it. So that's probably why Nintendo's not been after this guy's ass.
I will say that this is the one fan game I've seen that has lasted the longest that Nintendo has not shut down,
well,
or any
he's
pedal
still
to shut
working
down.
on it, so he's just releasing very like tidbits and stuff. And from what I've seen, like screenshots, it looks awesome and actually amazing. And the fact that I actually saw this on my own without him telling me about it was probably something you're looking a little surprised at.
Yeah, it's from my understanding, he's building this from the ground up, and he's using assets from Metroid Zero Mission and his own hand-drawn
apparently
sprite.
he's using some of the elements from the Game Boy games as well.
Well, yeah, because like Metroid 2 Return of Samus is vastly different than any other Metroid for the fact that there's not a whole lot of retraversing. It's like you go into an area, there's a set amount of Metroids and mutations of Metroids that you have to kill before you can advance to the next one, because there's like this pit of acid that constantly lowers every time you clear out the set amount of Metroids that are in that level. So
yeah, that's pretty much what he said in the article.
But the funny thing I find with, like, again, I say this is the one fan game I've seen that has still survived, because it has been talked about quite a bit amongst, you know, gaming circles and all that. Yeah. But usually what happens is when someone says, "Oh, I'm making this game, I need some help," and it's basically 3D version of Metal Gear, then out comes Konami and Kojima. Like, I think Kojima signed off and said, "Yeah, go ahead," but Konami's like, "No, fuck you, cease and desist right away." That's why the Super Best Friends have always said, if you're gonna make any type of fan game that's using assets or a universe that's trademarked, just say that you've made it, complete it, and release it out to the world. That way, when the companies come back and say cease and desist, and you'll be like, "Oh no, it's already out. Sorry, can't do nothing about that. Can't stop people from sharing it," but take it down from your website, obviously, and just be like, "Okay, it's off my website, but if anyone grabs a copy of it, do what you want with it." Yeah, they can't stop it when it's out there.
Exactly.
Think of Bid for Power, the Chrono Trigger.
Some people have actually gotten jobs out of it. Something that.
Wasn't there a guy that modded StarCraft 2 to call World of StarCraft?
Exactly. He was asked to take it down, but there was he ended up including it in his basically like his portfolio, and he ended up getting a job out of it from another company.
Yeah, there was another guy too who did like a massive overhaul of Skyrim. He like basically made like new missions, new areas, new NPCs, new dialogue, all this.
Yeah, I've heard about this guy too.
And he sent it off to Bethesda. They were they were really, really impressed, and they didn't offer him a job, but Bungie and Activision did, and he got to work on Destiny, whatever that's worth for anyone who likes Destiny.
Yeah.
Maybe he was the guy that came up with all the dialogue and lines. It's like, "Oh, there's too much story. People will get about like, Peter, start monotoning all of your lines." I was gonna do that anyway. Dinklebot, but alright, so I think
he also talks about another article he wrote had Bloodstained in it. Have we talked about that during our Castlevania game?
Yeah,
I was pretty sure this definitely did sound familiar because the main character is female.
Yeah, Bloodstained is the Kickstarter game by
Bloodstained, the Ritual of the Night.
Yeah, the former creator who made the Symphony of the Night and all the other Metroidvania type games. Yeah, we talked about it quite a bit on our Castlevania playthrough, which if you want to check out our channel, there's a playlist for all of our parts, because not only am I uploading the podcast tonight, I'm also uploading the finale to that, so you can see how I've been breaking the game for the last like 2 episodes with that sword. Yeah. We did something off camera where I said
honestly, the Bloodstained the game, I might be interested in playing it. I'm the fact that there's more female-led protagonists coming out in indie games. I'm actually more curious about it than letting you doing all the work. I'm actually thinking of actually trying it myself.
Yeah. Oh, that's a day one purchase for me too, because I love those styles of games.
Yeah, you and I will have to be doing rock, scissors, paper to figure out who's gonna play it first.
We'll switch off maybe.
Okay, we'll take turns.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
But like I said, it looks. The fact that there's more games with female characters in it, that I'm actually getting more curious into playing more on playing more on the Xbox and whatnot, and at least giving it more of a shot, and that my curiosity has been piqued. Other things that I've noticed on the same website, a Wonder Woman movie is now confirmed, and they'll start production in the fall of this year.
Cool.
And also, they're still working on an Aquaman script right now, as well as a Justice League movie script as well.
Yeah, because, like, they're really starting to ramp up their own universe.
Yeah, exactly. And they're trying to catch up to the Marvel Universe right now because of, they're so far, and they're in about to be in phase 3?
I think this is phase 3 now, yeah.
Yeah.
Paul Rudd's Ant-Man, that was the last phase 2 movie, so now we're moving into phase 3 next summer.
Okay.
With, I think, Captain America Civil War is going to start it off.
I thought there was one before that.
It's either, I'm pretty sure it's Cap. Cap's the next one.
Yeah, I got some stuff from that as well that I saw. Apparently they finished filming Spider-Man scenes.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and they're not releasing anything until the trailer.
Well, God, no. Well, there's
but they're doing they're doing their best in keeping things quiet. I mean, I've been doing my best to avoid anything. It's not easy, but I just hate it when I see something and I'm like, no, don't spoil anything. But until everyone started talking about it, I'm like, crap, you're making it. Don't spoil anything, please. I hate spoilers, especially you.
Oh, you're spoiling. You just spoiled the thing about Ant-Man.
Okay,
which
fine.
Will stop. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened yesterday. But anyhow, back to what else? Oh, speaking of Marvel, I was just drooling at on the website when I saw a Play Arts Kai of Black Widow. Holy crap, she looks badass.
Play Arts Kai do a good job at
damn
making
right
adult
they
toys.
do. But I honestly still would rather, as much as I'd rather like the idea of having the Black Widow figure, I kind of want a FemShep. I saw didn't they do a FemShep Play Arts Kai figure of her?
I'm pretty sure there's male.
I'm pretty sure they did, and she looked badass.
The only other places, the places that we've seen around here, they've only had male Shep and Ashley.
Fuck Ashley.
We'll have this debate till the other time.
Yeah,
I love Ashley and I hate Caden. You love Caden and I hate Ashley.
I'm sick and tired of racist characters, honestly, but it does give the person a little bit of a background.
She's not as bad as Hulk Hogan.
Oh shit! Good one, Burn. Good one. Good one.
So let me pick a couple topics here now. So Square Enix just announced that hitting the table here. God damn it. Well, it's not as bad as I don't know if you listen to Funhouse and their Dude Soup. They're just constantly slamming the table with the controllers. I'm just like, stop! Take the microphone off the table. God damn it. But okay, so Square Enix has just announced Dragon Quest XI is going to be coming out soon.
Right, that's been the big news all week.
Yeah, well, it's not the fact that that's coming out; it's the fact that what it's coming out on. They've announced it for PlayStation 4, Nintendo 3DS, and Nintendo NX, the new prototype system that has yet to be revealed, which we'll probably hear more about next year at next year's E3, or maybe ahead of some Nintendo Direct. So. Yeah, so there's still a lot of rumors as to what the NX is going to be.
Why did they call them the NX?
It's naming convention.
Next generation, but they're not saying what it's really called.
Here's the thing, it's just a name. Did you know the GameCube was originally codenamed the Dolphin?
Oh, good God,
Nintendo
you're
Dolphin.
kidding me.
I can mention that. The Wii actually was going to be called the Revolution. Nintendo Revolution, which was so much of a better name.
That does sound pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
that's the thing that's honestly killing the Wii U, is that it sounds too similar to the original and nobody wanted to buy it.
And it's almost a joke in its own right.
Well, yeah, everyone's made the Kung Pao Enter the Fist joke.
Yeah, exactly.
Hell, I like the Wii U, and I made the tweet the other night.
The Wii U is actually pretty decent.
Yeah, I made the tweet the other night when the Xbox One, I couldn't get any of my game saves. And I couldn't watch YouTube.
I remember that. I posted,
I said, you know what? People shit all over the Wii U, say, oh, it's not powerful, it's not for the hardcore. You know what? The fucking thing works when you want it to. I boot it up, I turn a game on. Oh my god, I'm playing it.
Yay.
Actually, a while ago, I used the Wii U Pro controller. Holy crap, that thing is like really comfortable. It's like a lighter version of the Xbox One and the 360 controllers.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, the placement of the buttons is just the A, B, X, Y is where the right analog stick is on the one, and the one is up to where that is. So basically, like if you see the gamepad, where's the gamepad? Oh,
yeah.
I got the gamepad. So, audio listeners, sorry. Hold up your gamepads for the Wii U so you can follow along at home. So it's like that, but it's just like take all those buttons there and condense it and put it onto a 360 or a One controller.
Okay.
And then there you go.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's it. And I played it at Buddy's place, and it was so comfortable. I'm like, I want a bunch of them, but they're pretty expensive too. So I'll have to wait and see.
Christmas is quite a few months, not a few months, but quite a long ways away.
Yep. Also, going back to Dragon Quest, actually, I think they said too that Dragon Quest X will be coming out on the NX.
Wasn't there a Dragon Quest game you were talking about that was never released? Was that 9?
No, 10. 9 was on the DS.
Yeah.
And 10 was an online an MMO that was released on the Wii and I think Wii U in Japan. But it was never brought over here.
Okay, so that was never... Okay, fair
Another
enough.
crappy thing, too, is that Japan got on the Wii, a Dragon Quest collection. It was, like, all the old games up until, like, 7, I think. So it was, like, 1 through 6. And there were all the...
yeah.
All the Super
Someone
Famicom
we've been
ports.
following, he's been playing not Final Fantasy V, but Dragon Quest V.
Yeah, he's currently on Dragon Quest V.
Yeah,
he's playing through every single Dragon Quest game right now.
Everything pretty much organized quite well. I mean,
he's got a nice layout on his stream. Shout out to Malslash. That's who we're twitch.tv/Malslash. He streams at late night, and he does all the voices himself, and good time. I unfortunately missed out all of his Dragon Quest 4, which really sucks because 4 is my favorite Dragon Quest. Next to 8. 8's probably the close one, and that's what we got. I'm slowly trying to get them all. Actually, I should check. I'm following an auction right now where there's like a Famicom cart, and they got a few of those in there. So
yeah,
I have to wait and see. But yeah, a cool thing about Dragon Quest 11 though on the 3DS is that the dual screen. Now, if you've played 4, 5, 6, or 9 on the DS. The dual screen acts as just a wide screen map. So like, your characters and everything are on, I think, the bottom screen, and the top screen is just like, what else is on the map.
Okay.
Or if like you're in the overworld, like on the world map, like the world map will be on the top screen.
My hand was getting numb, so
okay. So this is pretty cool. Is that the 3DS? The top screen will be full 3D, so you can rotate all around, but the bottom screen will be traditional 2D. So the top screen will be full 3D.
You can choose between either or you can have them both.
I think so far it's going to be both.
That's a very good idea.
So the top screen will be full polygon 3D graphics. The second screen will be 2D sprites.
Okay.
I don't know if it's going to be like 2D sprites in the sense of like the old PlayStation game, where it was sprites with 3D models and you could rotate them around.
Okay.
That'd be kind of cool, but we'll have to wait and see.
All right.
Yeah. So, yeah, what else am I seeing here?
One thing I just remembered, there's a new Star Trek movie, of course, we all know, but they're actually, what they're doing...
Star Trek?
Yeah.
There's a new Star Trek being made?
Yes, but get this. If you donate $10 to, like, a certain amount of charities through what they are, you can get a chance to win a walk-on role on the set. They'll fly you there. They'll take good care of you. There's 7 openings, and you can get a chance to have a walk-on part on the Enterprise, which is pretty cool and interactive. And
then you'll get cut from the movie.
I scrolled down for kicks and giggles, and there's a whole bunch of people saying, "A chance with Chris Pine, yes, please." And some of them are like, "Oh," like everyone was geeking out. I didn't see anything. I barely saw anything negative on there. But even though there's just like there's more thumbs up, thumbs down. But like I said, the minimum is $10. You can donate as much as many times as you want. You're still going to be given a draw, get onto the set and all that stuff, like your own personal tour of the Enterprise and interact with the cast and crew. It sounds like a really good idea. I mean, it's with the Children's Wish Foundation and a whole bunch of other charities that they sponsor. 9 other charities that they also are good supporters of. So it sounds like a good idea.
That's cool. Hopefully you actually, I said, hopefully you make it actually onto the film and not on the cutting room floor. Because I've seen so many contests of people say, win a role in this film. There was a Nintendo Power contest where you would win a role in The Mask 2.
Oh,
which never got made. Because
is just,
it's
God.
Like, you can meet Jim Carrey on the set of Mask 2, and then you're just waiting, and that kid's just sitting there waiting. It's like, when's it going to be made? It's like, did Nintendo give him the consolation of, hey, meet Jamie Kennedy on the set of Son of Mask? Yeah. Can I meet Homecoming? Because he was Nightcrawler in X-Men. And you know what the funny thing is? Did you ever see Son of Mask? Or see anyone's review of it?
I refuse to. I barely sat through the first Mask movie, and I'm like,
I love the first Mask movie.
Well, I know you like the Mask movie, but I can't stand Jim Carrey at all. I mean, sure, he's Canadian and all that, but I can't stand certain comedians at all.
Oh yeah, we never got around to. I still have to sit you down. You have to watch The Truman Show with me. That will change. I honestly think that will change your opinion on Jim Carrey, or maybe Man on the Moon.
I had a hard time watching Ace Ventura. I mean, it's all that stuff.
Oh, yes. The movies where he's a retard. Yes, fine. Let's not put that.
He's not a retard in Ace Ventura. He's an idiot. More like an idiotic as.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
Okay, the impressions.
Yeah,
that's the impressions, everything. But like, watch some of his more serious stuff. I think you'll turn out.
Crazy.
Watch Truman Show. Watch Majestic. Watch Man on the Moon. Those are all good movies of his.
Wasn't that the Man on the Moon movie? He was
Andy Kaufman.
Andy Kaufman from the TV series Taxi.
Yeah.
Oh God, I like that.
They also reenact his running feud with Jerry Lawler. Yeah,
what?
Jerry Lawler and Jim Ross are in there.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Jared calls the match that he does in Memphis. I think he actually used some of his like raw stuff. It's like, the king of Memphis there, get whipped like a government mule. Stone Cold.
Oh my good God! Maybe I will give that movie a shot.
Yeah, Man on the Moon, Truman Show is probably one of my favorite. It's one of my favorites. It's like there was like that one that weird period where like the same movie came out.
Yeah.
Because like Deep Impact, Armageddon.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was like Truman Show, Ed TV. It was kind of similar because it was like following them around.
Yeah. I heard about that movie. I felt it to me. It felt a little creepy.
Yeah. So here's an interesting thing that came out. I just read this today. So Xbox 360 launched on November in 2005. So we're coming up to the 10-year anniversary of the 360. We're also coming up on the 10-year anniversary of achievements. And as of right now, there's 100,000 achievements that is possible to get. And that's equaling up to the gamer score of a possible gamer score of 2.3 million. So this is from TrueAchievements.com, which I find is probably the better site for listing achievements. So yeah, that's pretty huge. I think it's really hard. Like no one has 2.3s. Like the closest I think now is like 1.5, and that's still held by a Stallion 83, 93. Forget the number that's in your name. It's easier just to get one.
Whatever that person is.
This is an odd number, so it's like 1,000. I'm just reading off statistics here. So it's like 1,000 achievements across 3,100 games. I have a possible 2.3 million, and then like it goes down to 227 at the end there. And there's achievements made by 304 different publishers. The most being right now on the 360, obviously, because it's the older platform. 76% of the achievements are on there, 14% on the Xbox One, and then smaller percentage are across Windows phones, games for Windows Live, which is no longer in service, and Windows 10, which just released. Let's see here. They actually had a cool statistic of what's the most won achievements, which ones people have gotten the most. And it's Cluster Buster from Hectic's HD, which is a free game that comes with every Xbox 360. Two Birds with One Stone from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I have no idea what that one is. Landfall from Halo 3, which I'm just assuming is beat the first level. And Prison Breakout from Gears of War, which is the first level.
That sounds like an achievement that you can't miss at all.
Well, yeah, so a lot of these are just, achievements you can't miss.
Achievements.
But a lot of them, I look at some people's gamer scores, and, I look at, the games that they play, that they only have, 1 or 2 achievements in, and they've only played, the first couple of levels or so. Maybe that's just a thing of, oh, I don't really like this. So, but then that's the thing, once you get one achievement in a game, that's it. It's stuck on your gamer card for life. So here's something they put up here called Ponderables. 6.5% of achievements are from downloadable contact paths. So, not a whole lot of people are, it seems like a whole lot of people, once they 100% a game, they don't even bother to get any type of DLC. 2.79% of achievements are unattainable or discontinued. So, a lot of those are if servers shut down, you can't get them anymore. Right now, from my understanding, because I was following Super Friends Zaibatsu, because WrestleMania 2 starts tomorrow, where they play wrestling games all month. And he was asking online, Matt, he's like, are WWE 13 servers down? Because I can't download anything. And they're like, yeah, it's been down for a while. So, any achievements tied to online, once servers go down, that's it. But I think they should retroactively, tweak those achievements and, give you the 100% completion, because, there's no way in hell you're ever going to get those.
Yeah, that sounds like a really good idea.
Oh, and I got it right the first time. Only Stallion83 has earned over 50% of the available achievements, so he's still the world record holder.
Does he have a life, that guy?
Actually, I think right now, I think he has a YouTube channel, and I know he's got a Twitch stream. So I think that's probably how he makes his living, is streaming and, video content. I'll have to look him up, because to be honest, I don't think you could live off of doing that. I think maybe it was just a small little hobby of his that he did. Maybe it's something that's full time. I don't know. This online thing, it's a strange medium.
That's true.
And yeah, that's all the statistics. IGN had a list of the 11 hardest achievements, and a lot of them are just for online stuff.
Yeah.
I know Seriously 3.0. I don't even know if anyone's gotten that, because that's for Gears of War 3, and you have to Onyx medal everything. Everything in the game.
Holy crap.
And that's for the dedicated Gears players, and I kind of fell off of Gears. I haven't even touched Judgment yet. And
I think you had me helping you a little bit on some of the multiplayer.
Yeah, somewhat. And there's one time at my old job, I think I've told this story 100 times, where I've taken my Xbox to my old nighttime job where we could play games, and I spent 2 days straight, 2 8-hour shifts straight, grinding for Seriously 2.0 in Gears 2.
Wow.
And that's in my that's my thing. Before I go on my next topic, do you have another topic?
No, I had ran out of topics.
Okay. There's an interesting list I found on IGN when I was looking for stories. They rate 7 video game movies that you need to watch, and not surprisingly, none of them are video game based movies. Although everyone should go watch Mortal Kombat, because that's classic.
Yeah. I've heard that Pixel's gotten a lot of bad reviews.
Oh yeah, it's Adam Sandler.
I know. Anything that he's in is pretty much bad.
He's just he makes movies to go on vacation. That's the thing. He's just I want to go to the Caribbean.
I mean, Pixels would have been better off without him, but they could have chose someone else.
Pixels was someone's 3D project that they posted online, where it was Tetris blocks and stuff that was attacking a city, and then Adam Sandler's just I'm going to make this into a movie. That's my worst Happy Madison or Happy. Is it Happy Madison?
I don't remember.
Billy Madison. Happy Madison is his production company.
Apparently, this is not the only movie that he's been doing that's gotten some scrutiny. Apparently, a movie that he's been doing. No, wait. No, was it him or was it the guys from South Park? Apparently a lot of people had walked off the set because they weren't really pleased on how the Native Canadian natives were being portrayed on that movie.
Okay, so
it was an
it was an Adam Sandler movie?
Yes.
Or a South Park movie? Because like South Park,
no,
with the South Park guys,
no, it was the Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah,
it was
with South Park, it's like, oh wait, yeah, we know. Okay, yeah, we know you're gonna make fun of this, and this is the, and we're not gonna be super racist for this person, so because it's you guys, so let's just go with it.
Yeah. So, but this was like a few weeks, last month or two, and I'm like, I'm not surprised to hearing that, but I'm glad they did that because if they can't tolerate a lot people nowadays, they have to.
So yeah, IGN put out a list of 7 movies based on video games that everyone should watch. No particular order. Wreck-It Ralph, obviously.
Good movie.
Awesome
Loved
movie.
it.
You know, it wasn't based over, like, one trademark character.
Yeah, but of course it had cameos of other characters that we knew and loved.
Yeah. Next up, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Yeah, that's...
a movie that does not get enough love, and it's a really good movie. Because it did so poor at the box office, it really hurt Michael Cera's career. But then again...
Yes and no. Actually.
Michael Cera is Michael Cera. Like, he is... was it George Michael? Is that his character
from...
Wasn't he Kick-Ass? No, he wasn't Kick-Ass. No, Kick-Ass was Quicksilver.
Oh, right.
And his buddy... Kick-Ass's buddy in Kick-Ass was also Quicksilver.
Don't get
me
confused here. There's 2 different Quicksilvers in the same... fuck.
It's 2 different Quicksilvers, and they're both played by actors who were in the same movie together.
Yeah, well...
They should do the fusion dance to become Ultimate Quicksilver.
Oh, that... Honey... I'm pretty sure there'll be something on DeviantArt about that.
Okay, we're gonna cut right here because the train's coming by.
We're good.
This break of the podcast brought to you by Via Rail. Via Rail. Fuck off. Okay, back to our list. War Games, which I will admit I've never seen before.
I've seen it. It's actually really good.
I know. Shall we play a game? I know that part.
Well, here's the thing. The kids in action that play it don't even realize what the hell is going on. And they don't realize it's actually happening in real time. They think it's a game, but they don't realize it's an actual computer software that likes to take over everything. Pretty much like make conflict between both U.S. and Russia, whatever. It's really good.
Yeah. Next movie is Indie Game the Movie. It's the independent movie that was out on Steam, now available everywhere. It follows Team Meat as they're developing Super Meat Boy and the struggles to get on the front page of Xbox 360. Jonathan Blow and Braid and him scratching his head as to why Soldier Boy made a video about it. But then again, why does Soldier Boy do anything? And then, of course, the crown jewel of everything, Phil Fish. And he's just like, why didn't he sign this? I'm going to kill him. I'm going to stab him in the fucking head. This is before he, like...
Stuck up snot.
Yeah. God.
And we'll never have a fist
as a resident of the country of Canada, I would like to formally apologize to the rest of the world for Phil Fish. Not to mention Justin Bieber are bad on that one. Are there any other Canadians that we feel bad for?
No.
Pamela Anderson. Oh, no. Pamela Anderson, y'all can keep her.
I don't give a 2 shits about her.
VIP was horrible. Horrible.
I didn't quite like it when she came over here for the East Coast Music Awards to host. I thought that some of her comments were completely horrible.
You're welcome, by the way, for the Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys love it.
Our Canadian station didn't want them anymore because they wanted to put Z-grade asylum movies on their station now. Yeah. But you're welcome for the Trailer Park Boys. Hope you love them. They're going to be here for a lot longer. My buddy's doing a stunt in one of the episodes. Look out for a really fat, I think, French woman. Even though he's a guy.
I know. That was a fun. When he first mentioned that, and I'm like, oh my god. Now I don't feel. I thought that was awesome. I was like, okay, I forgive you for what you did.
Yeah.
He had to shave his beard and
yeah,
his
that was
head
sad. Well, that's the
something.
case. Like people, like some people don't want people to have facial hair. If they're suing people with facial hair, you know, like gotta shave it.
Well, it depends
It's
on
either
the part.
you shave it, you don't get the part.
Yeah.
King of Kong, fistful of quarters. Really good documentary.
Oh yeah,
about,
I remember you and I watched that one too.
The struggle between Billy Mitchell and Steve Wiebe over the Donkey Kong world record, and the infamous is like, who wants to see a kill screen? Come over. Hey, if you guys want to see the Donkey Kong kill screen. Yeah. So there's that. Billy Mitchell's I don't know. I'm Team Wiebe. Last Starfighter. I can't remember.
don't think I've seen that one.
I know I didn't see this. It's the guy who's really good in arcades. So the aliens see like, oh, you're good. This is your arcade game. You can defend us. It's just like the arcade game. Only when you die in the game, you die in real life. I can't remember what that's from. I just know that the quote. And of course, your favorite, Tron. Tron. I need to look on YouTube and see if there's like a compilation of Tommy Tallarico freaking out over Tron every time. Because like every time on Electric Playground they were talking about Tron 2.0, he was always just like, Tron! It's like talking about Tron. Oh,
I don't really remember that. Ugh, never mind.
Yeah, Electric Playground before it became a daily thing was like the best thing ever.
Oh,
and reviews on the run.
Okay.
Probably the most infamous review from that was Sammy Sosa High Heat Baseball 2002 on the PC. The only game that Tommy's ever given a 0 to.
What?
Because like it was broken, it didn't work, and then Victor's trying to find the good in it, even though he gives it a 3. He's just like, there's like the customization stuff, and he's just like, no, this is bullshit. I'll avoid this game at all costs. It gets a 0. Those were the best. Like they would go out to like playgrounds and play, like, and they would just like superimpose the video on this. This is way before YouTube, man. Like this, if you want to like, you know, video reviews on stuff, you watched Electric Playground and reviews on the run. And I think they called it Judgment Day on G4 Tech TV. I can't remember.
There's a lot of things that you grew up on that I didn't.
Yeah, well, it was on Space first, and then when they had G4 Tech TV, they had that on there. I don't know, is G4 Tech TV still on? Like, the Canadian version?
I really don't know.
We only got, like, the American stuff we got was, like, Attack of the Show and something else, and then Leo Laporte would come on for Tech Talk.
That's true.
Yeah. One last... I think we're at time. Let me check here. We're almost at time. Couple of things. For all of you that didn't get it on PC or any other console... Nintendo owners, you'll be able to get Terraria on Wii U and 3DS soon. That's a thing.
Well,
I'm
not really surprised. I mean, Terraria is just a side-scrolling Minecraft game.
Yeah,
and
like
the fact that I haven't played it in ages, but still like playing it once in a while. It's still hard as all crazy. I mean, but still, it's enjoyable.
Yeah, we have it on the 360 as well. That's one of the funny things I've always thought Mojang would never do.
I've never actually gotten far in the 360 version, but I prefer the PC version, surprisingly.
Yeah, that's more freedom.
Yeah, I can't quite figure it out. The controls, it's a lot trickier to figure out. And plus, when I was doing the tutorial, it kept me stuck at one area, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I mean, it was working no problem with you, but when I started playing it, it was like broken.
Yeah, it's really hard to control the 360 version. I'll admit that. But I guess like the PC version got like a bunch of new updates. So
I'll have to check that out later sometime.
Check out on
go back on Steam and start trying playing it, and who knows? Maybe I'll start using that on my streams.
Yeah, never know. And that's the thing too. Like with all the components I talked about like later on. Like I really want to get this PC working so that we can stream my actual like hardware consoles. Like right now the highest we can go up to is GameCube because of the AV cables.
Yeah.
And we're just playing GameCube games or Game Boy games on that anyway. So yeah. So here's hoping for that. Anything else? Oh yeah. Cena. Everyone was worried about John Cena challenging Seth Rollins and taking the title away from him. Your fears have been put to rest. They had a United States Championship match on Monday, whereas Seth Rollins gave a tiger knee to John Cena and bent his nose like 5 ways from fucked. He had to go in for emergency surgery so that he could clear up. Like, he had trouble breathing. It was that broken.
Oh, that is bad.
To Cena's credit, he finished the match. I always give Cena credit. He's a half-decent wrestler. You know, he's just like his persona. It's just his persona is kind of bland, and that's what people want him to change. But that's never going to change. I mean, the biggest face of all time.
Yeah, I ended up making a joke today about that.
When I purposely bumped into the
screen
door.
I said, not like John Cena's nose, and you started laughing your ass off, and like perfect timing for once. Because you just mentioned that like this morning. I'm like, oh, ouch.
Let's see here.
Good luck kissing that.
Oh, that's gonna be a total diva in 6 months. It's like, got his nose broken, so I have to play nurse again. And then she's gonna put that little skanky little nurse thing out.
Fuck her.
That's one of the things I'm kind of sad that I'm not watching Raw for right now.
Girls talk like they're in high school.
That's the one thing I'm kind of sad I'm not watching Raw regularly now, is that they brought up 3 NXT divas to wrestle: Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks.
Thank God.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad for Bayley. I really wanted Bayley to be one of the ones that came up.
Yeah,
because she's like Spoonie has always said it best. The current crop of divas on WWE television right now is all the personas are either they're crazy, they're bitches, or they're crazy bitches. Bitches be crazy, and I don't know what's going on anymore. There's been so many face heel turns. But at least with the Bellas, it's like stupid. They may bring her up though, because unfortunately Alicia Fox suffered a concussion during a match, so she's going to be out for a while. So they need a third for Team Bella. So why not bring up Bayley and just kind of like treat her bad, but she's still like smiling and wanting to hug people, and then she breaks away from the Bellas to be her own person and does the smiley happy gimmick. Because that's what the WWE needs. They need Bayley because they need
honestly what I feel like they need to put the way that you do NXT women. They need to get the NXT women to kick out the bitches.
Well, it's slowly happening. Layla actually announced her retirement.
Layla?
Yes. She was the black British girl.
Because honestly, as I was saying, a lot of those ladies, no offense, I find that they cannot do anything. They can't act. They can't do anything properly. I just find that they're the bimbos in the ring. They don't.
The only one that can act is Lana, because she's actually an actress.
Well, yeah.
She's actually turned into a wrestler.
But my only problem is I just find a lot of them are dull and boring, and they're just supermodels in the wrong place in the wrong time.
That's why they're slowly turning this around with like Charlotte and Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch, because they're wrestlers first and pretty girls second.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm just glad it's. The fact that I'm saying everything you've been saying all along, it's the reason why I don't watch WWE, is because I hated their portrayal of women on there. I'm like, I can't watch this. This hurts.
Yeah, so
it's so brutal, bad. It hurts, and I'm
not just the women's wrestling, the whole product.
Exactly.
Except for John Cena matches, like, I can't even believe I'm saying this. Except for John Cena matches when he's actually, going toe to toe with guys like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn and Cesaro now. Like, Cesaro's getting like pushed up. They had an article about him like holding a brass ring. He's just like, "Hey Vince, I grabbed your brass ring and now I'm not letting go." So like, because like he said, like, because Stone Cold on the podcast is like, why aren't people getting behind Cesaro? It was like, why aren't you doing anything with Cesaro? It was like, I don't know why people are connecting with him. It's like, we cheer the fact that he swings people around. He grabs people by the ankles and swings them. That's the most over thing ever. And then you're just like, nah, don't do that. That's bullshit, horseshit. Who wants to see that?
Yeah. See a dizzy wrestler. I'm like, ugh.
No, I want to see that. That's the thing. It's like that move gets over, and all he's doing is swinging someone, and the crowd's chanting, going 1, 2, and then missing the reps. It's crazy.
Yeah, but it does make it quite a little bit of fun, even though is the guy the heel again? Or
No,
is he still heel?
He's face, actually. He's face.
Face?
Him and Tyson were kind of tweeners. They're in between that, and they're getting a lot of cheers.
Okay, so they're not. So they're not exactly. They're anti.
They full out turn them face.
Yeah. Whatever.
And then unfortunately, Tyson got his neck snapped.
I thought it was kind of silly when let's see, what was his name? The guy that used to have Rodrigo as his ring announcer.
Alberto Del Rio?
Yeah, Alberto Del Rio. I laughed my ass off when he was face for a little while, and then he went back to heel.
He was a horrible face. I hated him as a face.
But here's the thing: Ricardo got to do a little bit more.
Oh yeah, Ricardo.
Yeah, I loved what they were doing with Ricardo. I mean, I was laughing my ass off at the guy. Sure, he can wrestle, and honestly, I'm just glad that he's still in the WWE as just like the Spanish.
Oh no! He got released.
He got released.
He's been released for almost a year now.
Jeez.
Because like he didn't want to be an announcer. He's like, I'm a wrestler. I want to wrestle. And he's like, no, you're good at this. It's like, that's the thing. That's a lot of people get trappings into, is that they start announcing, and then when they realize, hey, you're pretty good at this, want to do this full time, and just like, I'm really a wrestler, and they're just like, no, you don't have to be.
Well, I can understand it if someone had gotten into like an accident that they can't wrestle anymore.
Well, yeah, if it's an accident, if they're like,
yeah,
like
I can
Corey
understand
Graves
that they still want to be a part of this product or the franchise or whatnot, that they can get an opportunity to just try something else.
Yeah. Like Corey Graves, like
exactly, that's exactly what I was.
He's gotten knocked out so many times, so they're just like, no.
One more can kill you. One more can kill you. Yeah.
Well, not really, but like I'm kind of using the Homer Simpson when he was taking cannonballs to the chest.
Yeah, and they do that a lot in other sports related, other related stuff too. If you can't continue like on one way, you can. There's other opportunities for you right on the other side. If you
but then sometimes you're not really
depending on how passionate you are about the sport and whatnot.
I look at Shaq or Barkley or
Shaq.
No. These guys are like, they're good on the field, but they can't really articulate well as like an announcer would. Oh, that's a scary thing.
Announcer / actor. Jeez.
Thank you for awarding me the award and telling me that I am a model / actor and not the other way around.
Okay.
Zoolander quotes for the win. It's when Fabio got the award for model / actor instead of actor / model.
Don't confuse my head here, please. Don't.
They're doing Zoolander too, and we're gonna go see
I know they're doing Zoolander too. I know they are. Besides, they had Ben Stiller and
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson going down in
Zoolander and
Hansel. Everyone's laughing their fucking asses off.
Was it like a show in Paris, and just like Zoolander just shows up doing Blue Steel and just like
in character.
Like, I can't turn left.
Oh shit! Yeah. No, that's awesome promoting. I mean, even let me see here. Who else did pretty good promoting? Oh yeah,
Will Ferrell is Ron Burgundy.
Will Ferrell is Ron Perlman during the
not Ron Perlman.
Oh fuck!
Oh, God.
I'm getting Ron Burgundy.
Can you imagine Will Ferrell as Ron Perlman?
Oh God, he could
just
probably
like Photoshop Will Ferrell's face onto Hellboy's face.
Yeah, he could probably outdo it.
I think he was like doing like a curling thing for TSN, and he had like the old logo too.
Exactly, and he came out in a kilt and matches up his suit, and I'm like laughing my butt off. The place was packed because they wanted to see Will Ferrell. Blah, blah, blah. I cannot say anything right now.
You said Will Ferrell. That's fine.
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell.
Okay, fine. Good.
It's fine. It's fine.
All right, it's all good.
It's fine. All right, what's up? So here's the thing. Normally, the end of the podcast is reserved for Q&A, but we got no cues.
We got no cues, nothing.
So if you guys have any questions, comments, suggestions,
comment, subscribe, and all that other wonderful stuff.
Everything in the doobly-doo.
Please ask us questions. Ask us anything.
Ask us anything. We'll answer
as long as it's not too much information.
Yeah. No TMY. Or TMI.
TMI, honey. TMI. All right.
Oh yeah, TMY is don't. Sorry, no, it's DMY. Don't mess yourself. Ew. Yeah, you see what I had to say DMY.
Yeah.
So that's gonna do it for this one.
Yeah. Johnny's channel is here. My channel is elsewhere. We'll probably put down somewheres.
It's back and to the left. You'll find it. It's no problem.
Yeah, it's around there somewhere.
Yeah, just look around the corner. You find one that's Fellow Creator. It's right behind Stan 7584 speedruns.
Really?
No. That's how you find YouTube.
Honey.
Stan 357 is like something that the Screwattack made up because they were like, it's like I know people are going to chat saying that Stan 3574 can beat this no problem, and it just became a thing. I think someone actually made an account of Stan 3542. I keep messing up the number because I don't know what it is, but
I don't know. I don't quite get it either. So
that's it for this week. We'll see you guys next week.
We'll see you next week. Take care.
And I'm Johnny.
I'm Melanie.
This is the Couples Cast.
Bye.